Welcome to IT Trends TV. With me right now is Pierre Malo from from Canada. Can you tell us a little bit about your company?
Yes, sure. Giro is a privately owned company it's located in Montreal, in the province of Quebec in Canada, and with customers all over the world. So it's a very, very international company. Pretty much half of the business almost is in Europe, almost half of the business. So Europe is a very, very important market. Part of it is, of course, Germany as well, but the company produces software for the public transit segment. It has been doing that for all of its existence since 1979. So I would call it a senior company for a software producer.
So when you say that your market is Europe, a lot of Europe states, this IT Trans is important for you? Is it a good communication point?
Yeah. IT Trans is one of the key events, I would say. It's the third time we're there. It's the third time IT Trans takes place, and we've always been there. It's very targeted. So as a software provider, for us, it's really right there. We're seeing the people we need to see. And the decision makers, but also in the IT sector, are coming, and it's very good for us. Yeah, it's a good Messe, as we say in German.
For you, field, it's very important to have new ideas to go with the new technologies. Yes. What are your goals for the future?
In our case, we are very attuned to the requirements of our customers. And we follow, the trends of the market in as much that we accommodate what the customers' requirements are. But we have a standard product, and so it's very important that we follow the international trend. And the advantage for our customers is that they see a product that's very, very flexible. And it's always very important for us to remain that, so that we can adapt quickly and economically to those new requirements. Now, public transit is evolving dramatically and very quickly. The demand is increasing, and to meet that demand with limited resources and without impacting too much on the funds required to run the service, it's very important to be efficient. The pressure also on the driving personnel is enormous. You have situations in congested cities where the personnel is under big, quite high stress. The company has put a lot of effort and has been very successful in fielding a new module of our Hastus software to be able to take that into account and to do it in a way where driving personnel and accompanying personnel on trains, for example, have duties that are more, how should I say, not only economical for the company, but are more human. They take the social factor into account. It's not easy to. I'm a user of the public transit, and sometimes we say, well, let's get on and let's get moving. But to sit up there, I've never driven a bus, but I can imagine, or a tram or a subway. It's not easy. You have a lot of pressures to meet the schedule, to satisfy your customers doing the job that you're doing, and on and on and on, late at night, very early in the morning, on weekends, on holidays. We take it for granted too much, and these people are people, and they need to be taken care of. And so we have a way now to more accommodate human factors in the generation of duties, and this is a very important trend that we've observed and matched in our newer version of the software. That's one aspect. The other aspect of the company that looking in the future is the rail sector. In the rail sector, we're becoming very, very active. It's a different set of requirements there, of course. It's no longer just city and suburbs, but you're looking at more regional and trans-regional transportation needs where, again, the driving personnel has to be looked at, but of course the distribution of the fleet. How do you make sure that the trains are at the right place at the right time, at the right moment? You have to plan for, going to maintenance facilities and so on. These are all things that the company is taking a serious look at and making the software or developing the software in those directions.
It's amazing what you all plan for the future, and it's very nice that you put the human being on top of everything.
Well, yeah, it's very important. Yeah.
A lot of success to that, and thank you that you've been here.
Thank you very much for the time.